telling me. You're the one who keeps bugging me about it.
I know. I want to know where I'm picking.
He needs to know. He needs to prepare. I'm so excited for
All right, we. Is it dead? Is it gonna stay on, or was it going black?
No, it's good.
I think mine might be dead.
watching.
Okay, it's staying green. All right, if you're with us, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. We're live on Twitch now. Yeah, YouTube was not working. We're not sure why, but if you're Ben, you cannot help him out right now. Millsy struggled to start when he came in to close game one. Struggled some more to start game two, and then Ben's just swinging at balls and helping him out. Not the recipe for dubs.
Good old there.
Yep. Really got to make him work. You are in do or die time now for the Royals.
This is one of the only championship series I've attended. If not the only that I haven't played in.
How does that say besides 2021?
This is the only one.
That's lame of me.
Don't worry, bud. You can bring the Dodgers back next year and then make the championship again.
Oh, that kid just said no.
To what?
The kid pitching was like, "Wanna come play
Oh
baseball
my
with
God,
us?"
Ben again. Is it full count now?
Man,
3-2?
what
Hasn't
jump,
thrown a strike this at bat, but Ben's just swung and missed.
I'll play him.
At 2 balls would have been a 5-pitch walk. Now Millsy just needs to make 1 pitch here. Way high. I mean, if you're
I
Millsy,
feel
you
bad, dude. I'm not gonna play with him.
just got to put this close.
Why do you feel bad? I got him a bat.
Are there a bunch of balls? Like
Full
shitty
count.
balls?
Yeah, there should be in the bucket Collins sitting in. Full count here.
I'll
Huge
take him
pitch.
out, I'll throw a BP to him.
And Ben swings at another ball way low. Oh my gosh.
They're happy with the bat. I do the same thing.
Wow. He just saw 7 balls at a bat and swung at 3 of them. That is a huge out for Milstead. Yeah, it looks like Riz is taking a smarter approach at the plate here. That bat did not leave his shoulder. I mean, you're looking at first and second, nobody out here. These reliever games are like chess matches, and it's just you can't be leaving pitches. No, I don't think, because neither. I was wondering that too, but he's just been money the playoffs. I feel like you just got to run with him. So, AK, maybe if like Ben got on there with a walk on 5 pitches, then maybe Greg comes in, bails him out, and then you warm somebody else up. Wow. That could be a huge at-bat to look back on in this series.
Yeah, but last game you had to warm up that he sees him struggle. Still can come on with him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know how much more accurate either of the other two would be, though.
Dennis has his moments.
But the last time he pitched this year, he was lobbing the ball because he couldn't throw it anywhere near the plate. Yep.
It's crazy in these games that how scared the batters get when like they're in 2 strikes because you know you have to get on.
Yeah. I will say, yeah, when you're a batter and you're hitting off these relief pitchers, you do feel a lot more pressure.
Or especially like wild.
Wow. Royals just... Yeah. So do I. I mean, this is why it's so big that they forced him to come out of that 5th, though, because he does have to get through 2 more innings. That's just like, you can't be doing that. You can't be swinging at 3 balls when he's clearly... What?
Well,
No, he's got to throw 2 more innings.
oh, yeah, that's
But I mean, at some point he's gonna figure it out. Like, you need to make him work when he doesn't have it figured out. Oh man.
Did you have a pen?
I was wondering where you were going. Look at old get over that fence. Look. That's funny.
That's crazy.
It's fire.
Not ideal.
Yeah, no. Mike's the only one that would do that, huh?
Zane has to keep it locked down here. And you got to try and get one. I mean, Zane can throw this whole game, so if you can even squeak one across against Millsy, you're in a good position. They've been seeing Zane well, but you're in a good spot if you can squeeze one across against Milstead. Zane just has to have his best stuff and shut this lineup down.
You think I should get my arms?
You've been healthy for this game?
I'm doing my arms.
What?
Suppose
Legs
fully
are the
healthy.
worst. Arms aren't.
You fully healthy?
Ew.
Been feeling good.
Maybe you just need it before I walk away.
Sure.
Hopefully we get us into the championship tournament. What would be kind of big if, like, say we get in and it's by Earl and us passing with Inc. That'd be kind of huge too, because then we play Earl in that first matchup in September. And I'd rather face Earl than with Inc.
Yeah.
and have Whitener throwing a best of 3 against us.
Probably get Robus. Dude, Robus was saying gas.
I mean, yeah, that's fine too, though. I still
thought
think.
he was falling off. Like, he shouldn't have been their ace, but he was showing.
Yeah, I'm not saying Earl will be an easy win, but
No,
I feel
no,
like with Ink's
I know what
probably
you're saying.
better.
I don't know though. There's a possibility Super could throw too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it feels like they're hitting their stride
strong,
too.
like, super strong. Super threw last championship tournament. He threw really well, and he's got what 2 tournaments off. Like,
Yeah.
break.
Everybody on their team, and they have Vin Lee too. Everybody on their team could throw.
And they only scored 1 run off Shaw and 0 off those. Beating Teddy would be so
That was
sweet.
a fun game.
Beating Teddy in that game would be so sweet.
I mean, we still need to get 17 points this weekend, and hope the stoppers
So
don't
what?
get
what do
like
you think,
25.
Like 3-2 record would do that?
It just depends on where we end up. Like, if we get into playoffs with 16 teams, that might be 17 points. I don't know how it's going to work. Oh, I thought that was strike 3. Whoops, I wrote down a strikeout for Milstead there. All right.
I was going to tell you to leave it. That was a quick inning.
Yeah. That's going to be one of those at-bats that haunt you, I think, for Ben, if they don't end up winning this game. I wish I was playing right now.
If I had a ring, I'd be more excited about these games.
What?
If I had a ring, I would be more excited about these games. There's just people I don't want to see get a ring.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, you don't want people to get a ring before you. Yeah.
Like Pat Farrell's going to get one for me.
Yeah. That's the only thing that kept me sane. I was like, at least I have 2. I don't care if people call him Mickey.
I just want to simulate till next year.
That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, when we got knocked out, I was like, damn, like, I just wait. Like, now I have to wait till next August to be back here.
I just want to be on a team where I know I have a pitcher.
Well, that's the plan for next year. Right now we're at 8 teams. I'm gonna try and convince Tommy to be a captain again, but because he wanted to throw this year, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Stu has to try and get on here, put Zane up with a runner on base.
So next year for playoffs, would you have like 6 teams make it and then the last 2 play-in? Or would
Like,
you...
this is what I don't know, because if we have 9 teams, we can just keep it the same way. But if we only have 8 teams, I don't know how we really do our play-in tournament, because it's like nobody would get eliminated. I mean, the only way you could do it is like you could get rid of the 7 versus 8 seed game in our play-in. So like the 7 seed would just wait to play the loser of the 5 versus 6. But I don't know. It'd be weird. Milstead way up now, 1-2. Every out matters here for Milstead. Looking like he has found it out now too. Wow, another ball that misses the backstop that gets swung at. The Royals got to lock it in. They got to shrink that strike zone. They're helping Millsy out way too much here as he's struggling. Now, I think if you're Zane in this spot, you get one you like, you're swinging at it. Zane needs to get a run across.
Yeah, Zane's going to have to be aggressive.
Yeah. A walk here with nobody on and one out wouldn't even be the worst thing in the world for Milstead. 2-0. Yeah, I think Zane's probably green the whole way here. It's a pretty good take. Tough spot there. Millsy hits a slider high. Makes it 2-1. Millsy tries to throw a little change up, 3-1. Like I said, I don't think if you're in Millsy spot, this is a walk that you're not too upset about, I don't think.
No.
3-1, you don't want to groove him something.
You know Ben's trying to be aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, fouls it off, hits himself in the back. 3-2. Yeah, I think, that might be a good point. I think maybe Ben was so aggressive in that first at bat because he was hitting the ball really well in game one. Might just be a little antsy in the box. 3-2 now. Zane lays off. That's a really good take. Slider that misses just high. Yeah, I know Zane wants to hit here, but if he's going to walk you got to take that walk. Just keep making him throw pitches. Full count here. Millsy got to try and throw a competitive pitch here. Keep it close. And he doesn't. Bounces it. Another walk for Zane. Ben's up, trying to redeem himself from his last at bat. You got speed on first base, and they're playing a pretty heavy shift. So if Zane can, if Ben can poke one down the first baseline, Zane's gonna try and score for sure. With Zane's speed, I don't really love this shift, but we'll see. Yeah, I was saying with Zane's speed, I don't love this shift right here. Look at where Dennis is playing. I mean, if Ben pokes one down the first baseline, Zane's going to score.
I think Zane's going to run no matter what if that happens.
Yeah. With one out, too.
His shot, he's running, and they're going to have to not miss that back shot.
Looks like Ben did not pull the bat off his shoulder those first two pitches. Probably trying to see one since he helped Millsy out his last AB. There's a strike from Milstead, 2-1.
That's why I was happy that Zane never. I don't think he got on in our series besides the home run.
Yeah, his speed makes you think. 2-1 count here to Ben. Homered in game one. Not a very meaningful swing there. Just kind of flailed the bat out at it. Looked like a defensive swing with only one strike on him, too. 2-2 now. Ben's got to protect here. I mean, this is a big pitch for Millsy. You could potentially not pitch to Zane again if you get it out here. And Ben with another defensive hack just misses that one. Swings the ball. Big out from Milstead. Another spotless frame. He is now 4 strikeouts and 2 walks through 2 innings. I wish this fucking dude pitched like this against us. That's what I mean. I feel like the best I've ever seen Milstead pitch is when he pitched against us in 2021 when he was on the Cardinals.
Crazy.
And then again when he pitched against my Jays in 2023.
He was like, his slider was coming in so, I don't even know if there was like windy or anything. I think he was just throwing hard.
Yeah.
How old is Milstead?
I think he's 31 maybe? He's
I
30.
thought he was like 30.
Right around 30, give or take. If Millsy can get through this third inning with the game tied at 3, I think the momentum just totally shifts in the Pirates' favor. On Twitch?
Ooh.
Okay.
It's like an uncut slider. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, a little drop curve. 2 strikes now on Dennis. The stream has been really frustrating these playoffs. I don't get great service down here. Is that a walk or full?
I think it's
Full count. Dennis working really good at bat. Like I was saying to you before, Bose, it just looks like nothing's easy right now for Zane. Oh, that ball's out. Dennis Donegan with a huge home run. Absolute laser to left center. Puts the Pirates up 1-0. Wow, the Pirates are now 6 outs away from sweeping the Royals in this championship.
I think it's the cleats. We should ban cleats.
That's a full count pitch. Huge swing from Dennis. He's been on fire these playoffs.
Where were their bats? Right, this is crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say it too. The Pirates came into the season as a preseason favorite. They were number 2 on the power rankings. We knew that they had it was between them and the Jays for the best roster. And like they didn't have a pretty regular season. They were under 500 for a while. They went on a nice little winning streak, and then they came in at the 4 seed, which I think to them was probably a disappointment. And then it just seems like these playoffs, they just finally put everything together.
Even the at bats are taking are.
Yeah, what I said too. Actually, only one time in our league history has the regular season champ won the championship. So I mean, it's all just a matter of whoever gets hot at the right time. The only team that ever finished in first in the regular season that won was the 2016 Phillies, the very first year.
Wow.
I mean, you saw it last year. The 12-2 Royals got swept in the semis. This year, the 12-2 Blue Jays lost in 3 games in the semis. I think that just goes to show, too, how tough it is to win in this league.
That is true.
It doesn't matter how much you dominate in the regular season. You got to put it together for that playoff run.
I feel like as long as you get that playoff spot, you feel secure, but it's like now you just know it gets even tougher.
Yeah, and I think that's what some people say too about that first round bye, that bye to semifinals.
Yeah.
A lot of teams will say it just kind of takes you out of the mindset.
Yep.
You're waiting around for a long time usually, and you're just not ready to go. You find a team like this Royals team's a perfect example. They had to play it the hard way. They had to play both play-in games, but they had so much time to just build momentum up.
Yeah.
But then you look at the other side of that. Zane had already thrown 33 playoff innings coming into this series, so you got to wonder if like he's losing some juice from that.
Right.
One out here. Dennis led the inning off.
Wilstead has one more inning.
Milstead has one more inning to go, and he might not have to face Zane.
Yeah.
Riz and Stu lead off.
That was a big out.
Wow, Dennis Donegan, huge playoff run from him. He's batting .294 coming into this series. He's 1 for 2 in this game and was 1 for 3 last game. So he's looking at a 2 for 5 line in this championship series with with a big home run. Yeah, it just looks like Zane's having a tough time getting the ball past this lineup. I mean, they're not chasing many balls, and the strikes that they're throwing, they're putting really good swings on them. Another walk. The Pirates are starting to taste it a little bit as they now sit 6 outs away. Dennis up again, homered once in this inning. As I mentioned, 1 for 2 this game, 2 for 5 in the series. Oh, a little antsy there. Same thing we were saying about Ben. You put a few good swings in the first game, and you just want to do it again as soon as you get up there. Not a great pitch to swing at. Now he's down in the hole 0-2. 1-2. Zane has to limit this damage. Millsy still has to get through an inning. He's been struggling a little bit. And they've hit off Greg, too, so you got to keep this at a one-run game.
They're definitely Royals are going to get a run this game.
You think?
Yeah,
2-2
absolutely.
now. Dennis worked all the way back to a full count before hitting that home run last at
I
bat.
don't know, just something about them being down. There was a lot of
Just seems like
times this season.
seems like their mindset though isn't great right
was
now.
not
They're
a
chasing
haul.
a lot of balls. It seems like they almost had like the wind knocked out of them here.
And they always kind of have that. Not really a care.
3-2
type
count
attitude,
here.
But it's a serious.
Misses. Back to a full count. Runners on first and second here. I mean, still, you don't want to groove them on here. Wow, great pitch. Gets out of a little jam. Limits the damage to 1. See, this is where it can be so important that they worked that little rally in the 5th inning last game and made Milstead come out of the game. If Millsy got through that 5th inning, Greg's locked in for the rest of this game. But
Riz
that
too.
Riz Stu. Riz currently
Big.
0 for 1. Stu currently 0 for 1. Like you
Riz
said,
been putting together some nice swings the past couple of series.
Who?
I'm surprised he hasn't connected Riz.
yeah, I know.
There's
Stu's
a
been
couple he
putting some
swings
good
at,
swings
but for the
too.
most part.
I mean, if there's not a team more due than this Pirates squad right here. Millsy has made a couple deep playoff runs. You got Greg, who's just been an all-time legend. He has the most strikeouts in RPWL history as a pitcher. Made it to 2 chips already. You got Dennis, who's just battled every year, had some heartbreaking playoff losses, lost the championship to the Dodgers. This team just wants it. And then you got on the other side this Royals squad of destiny. And nobody thought would be in this spot.
Who did you guys beat last year?
Phillies beat the Astros. Millsy was on the team. We were probably dogs going into that series. The Astros team was good.
Yeah, they were.
Wow, that's a huge play by Millsy. Riz grounds it out to the pitcher. 5 outs away from RPWL immortality. Millsy, this is the biggest. He is 1 out away from having the biggest pitching performance of his RPWL career. And he gets Stu to chase. That's been the name of this game. The Royals have just been helping him. Even that ball that Riz just ground out on, I think it hit him like right about the hands. Just another
right off the
pitch
handle,
that's
yeah.
inside off the plate, and they're just helping him out. I mean, it's a great feeling as a pitcher when you know, like, if I put it close. Yeah. Way up now, 0-2. Now I think if you put this anywhere close, Stu's going to swing.
Yeah.
0-2.
Screwball inside, probably.
Oh, still running it out. Good play from Greg. Gets him. Another ground out. Millsy is done. Greg coming back into this game, 4 outs away. I mean, Zane's got to keep this to 1. I feel like they've put better swings off Greg in game 1 than they did off Milstead in game 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So if you just got to keep it at 1 here.
Yeah, it's a big game, especially with Zane leading off next.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because I mean, Greg can be sneaky and maybe try and open the zone on Zane, but if you walk him, you got Ben, who's already laced 2 balls off him in this series.
I think there's no reason not to go right at Zane. If he does it, he does it. But
Yeah, I mean, the way they're hitting off Zane, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pirates score at least 1 more this game. I know, I just said this over and over. It's just, it feels like it's so tough for him to even get the ball past them.
it's just, even when it hits his zone,
Yeah.
the cuts are like.
Yeah. Not
most
swinging
people
at many
chase that
balls.
pitch.
Pirates just look really locked in today. And I do think it looks like Zane's throwing a little slower than he was against you guys.
Yeah.
And I think that's natural. I mean, 33 innings under his belt already over the last 2 weeks.
3-0.
He hit the board already.
Just kidding. Bro, you guys should know your own fucking count. I'm not watching like the whole thing. You've had a bat in your hand half the game. Now you were up in your car for 30 minutes.
Sean and Colin arguing. 2-2 count here.
It's like I'm the freaking head umpire. It's my only job here. Everyone else gets to do fun shit. You guys get to sit and announce games and I don't know.
You think I want to watch the Pirates win, bro?
3-2.
You think I want to do that?
I feel like if you're a Pirate in this situation, you start to get a little antsy. You're like, you just want to get back out there in the field and get these last outs. You are 4 outs away from signing that trophy. Greg is really just putting great swings on the ball. Greg 0 for 1 with a walk this game.
Oh, Ben's having some words for the umpires.
Big pitch from Zane.
So my bombs are in the background of that stream because
Probably.
they're cool. They only play a game.
Huh?
My mom taught them one thing.
Mason. Huh? Mason. Lucas and Mason.
Big out for Zane.
Number 7's Mason. 3 cruises.
Pat Farrell
3 cruises.
currently 0 for 2 in this
I don't
game.
know if it was Mason. It's something like that.
0 for 3 in the series with 2 walks. Big swing from Pat. Yeah, I think Greg's 2 home run game in game 1. If this game ends, just locks up playoff MVP.
That's what I did. But it was shit you got me.
This is one of those situations we came into it thinking that even if the Pirates won, you could argue Zane should be playoff MVP, but Greg with a 2 home run game, 5 ribbies. Oh, Pat smokes it. Foul ball. That's the second ball this series that he smoked down that third baseline. Now he faces a 1-2 count here. Really trying to add some more insurance. Good pitch from Zane, misses just high. 2-2. Maybe it's 3-2. I thought it was 2-2.
So are we here next year?
I don't know yet. Kind of depends.
I know we talked
Well,
about
we were
that.
talking about doing a field like there, so you hit out into the creek.
And lose all the home run balls.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I like to
There's
lose
a couple that would stand. You know the ones
I like
that
putting
trickle all
plastic
over.
in the rivers and shit.
4 outs away.
4 outs away from RPWL
And I just want to see them
immortality.
choke for some reason. I don't care who wins. I told Andrew that before, but it would just be cool seeing a team crumble. All the jokes he can say in the group chat.
I just want. Can we remove Greg if he wins?
It's like the long balls against Earl,
Yep.
2019. 6 outs away, or 7 outs away.
That was so weird.
Shouldn't have even been there, but we won't talk about it.
What are you talking about? We swept you. No, we didn't. We went 3 games.
No,
You should not have won.
Liberio kicking that
Yeah.
ball.
We won the first
That
game.
was
We win.
crumble.
We win because then I
That
know
was
hit you.
Yeah, but
crumble.
you guys always say that. But if we lost the first game, we wouldn't have thrown Knockbar in game 2. We would have thrown Tommy the whole game.
Hey, you were still not hitting me.
Did Lib hit the home run game? No, Teddy.
Yeah.
He was throwing
No,
uncut.
Teddy
We
did.
could figure out uncut.
He hit one off knockbar.
He
early
did,
in the ball
yeah.
season.
They get back here for Zane. This could potentially be Zane's last at bat of the season. I mean, we've seen Zane take some big swings this series. I think he's going to take his biggest swing of the series in this at bat right here. Oh, yeah, he's probably hoping that got foul. He is trying to tie this game up right here. 1-1 count. I mean, this is a huge at bat. Oh, Zane just gets under it. 1-2 now. Greg is in the driver's seat.
It's cliche, but I'll tell you, championship game is always fun to watch.
That makes sense.
There's something.
Checks
something
out.
about
This
it.
is the first championship I've watched since 2020.
You didn't come last year?
I was playing it,
Oh, duh.
and in
Oh,
21.
yeah, you fucking won.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen a championship game since 2019 and I was playing.
Has nobody won 3 in a row?
Nah, me and Joey are the only one 2 in a row.
I was so surprised. I was like, as soon as
Ham's got
you
2.
guys got in the playoffs,
Not
I'm
2
like,
in a
they're gonna
row,
win
though.
through it. They're gonna. I mean,
Oh, Zane Johnston! It's an absolute nuke to tie this game up. Wow, 1-2 count. And hits a nuke to deep left field.
wow.
Absolutely pimped it, too. We have a tie ball game. Wow. Zane Johnson will not go down without a fight. Oh, my
I knew he got
goodness.
Did you record that, Carl?
It's just something about Zane being down there.
Wow, 1-1 ball game. Ben has looked so uncomfortable after the line drive that he hit in Millsy's chest in
Yep.
game 1. He
That
has
was-
not
that was not a good swing.
taken any good swings since then. He needs to just clear his head. Wow. That was an absolute no doubter.
This is Ridley Park.
Wow.
Zane,
These have been some great playoffs, and it's just getting better.
holy hell.
I still
I
think
thought that was a foot above the zone.
I still think advantage is Pirates right now, the way they've been seeing Greg, but
Yeah.
What inning are we?
I mean the way they've been seeing Zane.
Oh, 4th.
This is the 4th. Bottom 4.
Bottom 4th.
I saw the foul ball.
Yeah, I would still say advantage Pirates, but this game just got a whole lot more interesting. I think everybody wants to see a game 3 too. I know I do.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Oh.
You were right, Bose. They were not getting shut out. Good lead from Ben.
Dude, that touched the bat.
No, I hit the backstop, the white pipe.
I'm hearing a lot of like very close mix. It
You just
sounds
got
like.
that hearing tonight, I guess.
I'm in the hearing zone.
Wow, Ben taking some. I'm telling you, dude, Ben has looked a lot better off of Greg than he has off of Milstead this series. Oh, that's just a tough pitch. Ben pretty angry about that one. Riz up. The bigger part about that Zane home run, if he can shut him out in the top of the 5th, Zane Johnston is going to get a chance to walk this game off
Yep.
and force game 3. Brendan Risley, it's your time to shine.
That's all it takes. You just scream once and you're good.
Yeah.
I do
That's
the
what
same
happens,
thing.
dude. Every time I scream,
I
the
do the
next
same
at bat
thing.
I hit bombs. Screamed in a
I
Stompers
screamed
game,
3
hit
seconds
first
later,
at
I'm
bat
chilling.
Gax game.
You did. Dude,
He
that
was
was.
able to throw a bat, throw his hat, and then just laugh about it. So that's it.
Way up here on Brendan Risley.
Riz Don
Would be absolutely insane.
electric.
I said he's due.
Absolutely.
I mean, in their quarterfinal series, Stu had the home run. In their semifinal series, Ben had the home run. Now it's Riz's turn. Oh, and he gets the edge of the zone there. Great pitch from Greg. Limits the damage at 1.
What did I say?
Wow! We have a tie game headed into the
Some
fifth
guys
here.
are winners. Some guys, it's just a little bit harder for them.
I said I still got to go advantage Pirates right now, the way they've been seeing Zane, but this got a whole lot more interesting.
4 outs away.
4 outs away, and Zane says, no thank you.
Did you see it hit the wire too? Dude, yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, that's how it...
Over the
Okay.
fence. It was over. Like, that's a home run no matter what. But that was when they came back onto the field.
Yeah, Zane was
No, that was about as much of a no-doubter as you could have ever had.
gonna walk around.
Yo, did you put my phone on the charger?
That was unreal.
No, I didn't mean it. It didn't come up or anything. I'll go put it on there.
Okay. What's it at? It's got to be low.
I didn't see it change or anything.
Okay.
Under 20 or something.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, you're still scared if you're the Royals here.
With how they're hitting up.
Yeah, with how they're just seeing the ball.
The Dennis this inning.
Yeah. Yep, right back at him. I mean, they're just...
Quick hands for Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great swing. That's
Big
like
hit to lead
swing.
things off. Dennis already homered once.
Looks like Zane kind of pumped up a little bit. Might be a little adrenaline after that home run.
Dennis batting well over 300 in these playoffs.
Yeah, it's definitely a little harder. Great, great spot.
Dennis 5 for 17 coming into the series, 2 for 6 now, so he's sitting 7 for 23. Helps him a little bit there. Dennis likes that pitch though. That's a pitch that he's hit for home runs a lot of times in his career.
That's
I smoked it.
I thought you said you had one.
He did say he had a pink charger in
Yeah.
his car. I think he went to his car.
And didn't
there
have
was a
it?
pink charger. Oh, he's talking about the box.
What do you mean?
The charging box.
Oh,
He has
dude,
it.
I don't have the box. No, I thought you were saying you did. It might be in my car somewhere. What percent am I on? Okay. Big pitch coming here from Zane. 2 strikes on Dennis. Lays off a good one. What? Yeah, but do we have the charger? Oh, spikes that one.
Good
What are we
hold,
looking at?
Dennis.
We looking
Good
at
hold.
Full count?
full count.
Full count. This is where Dennis did his damage last time. Full count drop curve, centered over left center wall. 4-2 pitch. Misses. Great take from Dennis. I mean, these dudes are just locked in. They're not swinging at many balls. They're putting great swings on every strike.
That was good, dude.
First and second, nobody out for Greg Myers. 5 RBIs from Greg in game 1. He's been an on-base machine these playoffs. This is a huge spot for Zane. There you go, 1-1. Evens up the count. Got to make Greg beat you at the bat here. Greg's looked really good at the plate this series, but you got to make him earn it. 1-1 pitch here to Greg.
Why did I just call him Mike? Why did I think that was you?
Oh, Greg with a great swing on that.
Why did I not? Yeah,
Tips it back into the zone, 1-2. Like I said, Greg's the weakest hitter on this squad, and he is just looking locked in today. That just shows you the depth on this Pirates squad. Another really good swing, just right through it. Huge at bat from Zane. Now he's looking at Pat Farrell here. Pat has 2 hits all playoffs, and both of them were huge. So if anybody's going to come up in the spot right here, it's Pat. Looking for his first hit of the series in a huge spot. Great pitch from Zane. I like the fielding alignment here from the Royals.
Yeah.
Deep,
With,
not letting the ball get over their head.
out.
You got speed on
Is that
second
the
base in
Ocean?
Milstead.
Oh, that's
0-1 count. Got to try and open the zone here on Pat. He is a free swinger. Oh, see, did he go there? He calls him. Just like I said, you get him to chase a high riser. You're in control. You don't want to give him a strike here. You got to throw a drop low or a riser high again. 0-2. That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch. Misses inside. Pat lays off.
If it hits the zone,
Oh, that's going to be tough.
It's usually
Zane gets him.
if it's close, we got the Colin the red hat, Sean the blue back there, the ones who
Wow, 1-1.
officially.
So it's top 5.
Stuff like that.
Bottom 5.
If I get like 10 more minutes.
Well, that's your best spot for a check swing on the on the
He's
right
talking about
hand
one
batter.
for hitting the
Yeah.
zone, whether it's
Oh,
close
oh,
or-
okay.
It's usually pretty easy to tell.
Is it
Yeah.
there? I got it.
Thank you.
Or if it, you know, because if
This
it
is Riley
if it
Brown
misses low,
territory.
it's gonna hit that
Walk
red
off
right
in
there.
game 2.
It's usually pretty
Is it
easy.
bottom?
Bottom 5.
Bottom 5.
Walk-off opportunity for the Pirates.
Oh, Zane up next.
Yes, he is.
Zeus thing.
Oh, Stu gets just under that one.
Millsy dives into the ivy. Comes out with a chupacabra.
Greg struck out
Oh my
there.
God, the home
So-
run
Oh,
ball
yeah,
was
Greg
on the
struck
new
out
ball.
before 1 out. We do 2 outs.
Oh my God.
Play 2 outs.
You know when Greg Zane hit the foul,
yeah.
and I said, oh, game's over now.
Ben
It was
said
on the
new ball.
new ball. Because the other one was in the tree.
What are you talking about?
So Zane,
Greg has bad mojo with the new ball.
ball into the thing. So Greg needed
0-1 here to Stu. Stu's taking good cuts all playoffs.
This?
Wow, lets that one right off the UF sign.
$15 for that bad boy.
And it's
And a $2 tip.
Surprised he laid off that one.
Good for me.
0-2 now.
you want any food? Nah, I'm good. Just the bugs.
No, he held up, held up.
Sounds like to need you.
Listen, so, yo, if you get
Colin the buck.
After Uber Eats.
if you get Stu out here, do you even give Zane anything to hit, or do you just walk him? Pretty good swing from Stu, but just chasing an
With
outside
1
pitch.
out.
That's what I said. Yeah, you just walk.
just be like,
Just tell him to go to first base.
That is Zane. Zane was a little.
But is he gonna
walked out.
throw him balls?
Walked in. When we were throwing.
Yeah, you
One
you
out,
take your
one
chances
out.
with Ben. Yeah, with 1 out, you take your chances with Ben.
I intentionally
I
walked
wasn't.
Cam when we played the Blue
What
Jays.
up?
I made wall.
I walked
just,
Cam
We
out
tried
here.
to, yeah.
and then I
Oh.
felt bad because my uncle was there and his mom was there, and I'm like, why am I doing this?
Oh, in the
just-
playoffs, you're saying?
I don't remember when it was.
In the
No,
playoffs, he didn't bat good against us. It's a series when they swept us. In
The
that year.
series, like they came to the series, and I was like,
Yeah.
just throwing balls. I felt bad.
Yeah.
And we lost anyways. It didn't even
We lost 1-0 because Cam hit the a solo shot on a ball. You were like trying to throw a change up, and it just saw too much. Zane is really trying to end this game right here. I think if you get into a situation where there's an auto runner on second, I mean the Pirates are going to win this game.
I agree.
Like they've just been putting
I
so
agree.
many balls in
Yep.
play.
How in play do you see a bunt?
From the Pirates, not in play. If we get to the bottom of the
We haven't
6th,
seen one from Ben.
no,
You
we
get a runner
haven't.
on, why wouldn't
Yeah, if you get a, that's what I'm saying. So if Zane gets this last out here, he leads off on second
Yeah.
base. That might be the perfect chance for Ben
I
to
think the
bunt.
Pirates have been playing up every time. Ben has been up, they play up. So
Yeah.
I don't like they might change, and if they do, I think Ben will definitely bunt.
Well, my thing here is, if Zane's on 2 and Ben bunts, well, now it's not going to happen. But
Yeah.
Zane's going to push home no matter what.
Absolutely,
When
yeah.
they flip
Yep.
that to the mound, he's running
And
home.
it's, honestly, I think it's going to be extremely close depending on where the bunt is.
Now we'll see though. It's not going to happen now
No,
because
no.
Ben's up now. Oh no, Ben
Yeah.
helps him out, swinging at a way high screwball. I mean,
Well,
that's been
anxious
the
up there,
story of
anxious.
this game for the Royals. They've just been expanding this strike zone. Another one, and he's just not taking good swings. He's not.
Not at all.
He's not putting a full effort into the
Putting the
swing.
bat out
Yeah.
there. It's like defensive swings every time. He's just
Yeah.
trying to place the bat on the ball. It's just not working out for him.
Oh, the other way. I mean, Zane's gonna push this for sure. He's going through. He's probably gonna try and go home. He is. He's gonna push it, and he beats him home. I mean, that's a really smart play from Zane.
Like that's what I mean.
Yeah, there's no
That's what I
sweat.
mean.
You put pressure on Greg there.
But Greg not hitting the zone there is
That's big. Because that's not an out, right?
If he hits the zone, it's an out. If he hits the zone,
No,
it's an
it's
out. But
not,
now it's
yeah.
not. But if you're Zane, like you have to take the chance there.
Absolutely.
If he hits the zone, which he probably should have hit the zone for how
That's
close
what I
he
mean.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was right at the in play line about.
Wow, huge hit from Ben. It was an 0-2 count,
I'm
and
not
I
gonna
mean,
lie, that was a lot closer than it should have been.
yeah.
But I mean that Zane, we said it. is-
One out.
Yeah, 1 out.
But yeah, I think it's
throw or what? The run?
yeah, just
What,
everything.
Closer than it should have been.
just the play at home
To score.
Zane starting off first with a hit out here.
Quality cut.
That's
Yeah. I mean, Zane shouldn't. You're right. He shouldn't even have been close.
no,
Right.
yeah.
He's just.
But it's just that's what he
It's
does.
a smart play. If he gets out, it's still the smart
Yep.
play. You got to put the pressure on. Wow, that's a great swing. I mean, that's how we scored off the Pirates in game 1. Chris had a ball to center. Cam just kept running. Greg had the ball at the mound when Cam was at third base, so it should have been an easy beat home, and Greg missed the backstop. You got to put pressure on.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
panic and-
make him make the play.
Yep, absolutely.
Way up on Riz here. Yeah, that's a
Hit.
huge
I thought
out.
it was foul ball. Wow.
So, I mean, that's big from Ben, though, again, because now you're guaranteeing Zane another at bat.
Another at bat. Yeah, it's 3
Unless
innings
there's a
in row.
very odd double play. And Zane has not gotten out yet this game. He is 1 for 1 with 3 walks. Wow. Yeah, that ball, I mean, if Greg throws that a foot to the right, we're going to game
Yep.
3.
Yep. And honestly, it was pretty low as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Smart from Zane, right? You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if he gets him out.
I think, like, I know it was close, but it was smart by Greg, too. He was going for
Yeah.
the zone.
Yeah.
He was trying to hit the
I thought he should have hit the
So-
zone.
Yeah, he could have. He was like,
He was right in front
I'll
of
pull
him.
it up.
that's kind of like a nerve-wracking throw.
It is. Well, that's what we were saying. That's how we scored against them in game 1.
Yeah.
Greg had the ball like at the mound when Cam was
That
at
was
third base. So he just went. Like when you just got to put the pressure on the pitcher.
Deer in headlights. That was unreal.
threw it and they're like, oh, his body froze when he threw that.
Still, we're
That
talking
was
about
hilarious.
Teddy's Earl, like,
I guess where he
Oh man.
made the backstop by
Yeah.
half an inch.
I mean, yeah. That's what I mean. You put the ball in play.
Yeah.
You put pressure on the fielders, man.
Well, I feel like also if you like, I don't know how Greg gripped that ball either. Like you don't have time to
Exactly.
get your grip
That's
before
what I
you
mean.
just have to get up and
That's
throw.
why you do it, because
Yeah.
I think that's what happened when we played him. Because his throw against
Yeah.
us wasn't even close.
Yeah.
It just dove straight into the ground. So you got to put the pressure on, and Greg made a good throw. That's the type of plays you need to win a championship. This is a huge bat for Zane here.
young Gucci Mane is ass.
Up 0-2.
I don't know.
You got to try and expand the zone a little here.
6 viewers.
Because Millsy has been all over it this series. You can't give him something good to hit. And he gets him. He expands the zone. It's a fantastic pitch.
Great pitch.
K from Millsy with the auto runner on second. And I love their fielding line again. I'll say too, I didn't know Pat was this
I
slow.
would definitely bring Ben in a little bit, but
I didn't know Pat was this slow, but I've noticed that these playoffs, he's been thrown out on a lot of plays you don't
Okay.
think people are going to get thrown out on. So this is
then maybe they're taking that into a.
yeah, I don't know, but my only concern is you have this lot of grass here
Yeah.
in right field. I think personally I'd shift Stu a little bit, but
I like the depth.
yeah, the depth
they
for
were
sure.
playing at.
And I don't even mind about bringing him in.
Good
'cause
hold, Dan.
I think you give up a single here. I think
Yeah.
you're fine with a single.
Yeah.
I love Sam.
Right.
Good hold.
Good
on a
hold.
pitch that was
Yeah.
like not even
It's the second one.
2 Dennis.
And again, if you're Zane, I don't think this is the worst spot to walk him here either.
There you go.
I know Greg's been looking good, but still, I
Greg
think
and
he's
Pat.
their weakest link.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't got to feed Dennis a ball with a runner on
Greg
second.
has 2 off of Zane or 1?
One off Zane, one
One
off
off
Ben.
Ben. Okay. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're seeing similar things with Ben and Dennis here. They had
Yeah.
the big home run,
They get anxious.
and they just get a little trigger happy at the
Zealous.
plate here. I mean, Dennis is still taking really good swings. He's been working really good at bats, but I feel like every one of his at bats is going to a full count.
3-2 or full.
I think it's 3-2. Wow, gets him. Huge pitch. Zane is fired up. 1-2 inning. Now we got Riz automatically at second.
You get Stu out, you have.
You
to.
have to.
Yes.
He doesn't
yes.
do it, but
Yeah.
You have
Agreed.
to.
Dennis has got to be like, stop the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, you have to. Like, oh shit, we're like, you cannot throw to it.
Well, I was saying the one thing with not walking Zane last inning is like he comes up here, but it really doesn't help. If he
Especially
gets-
here, though, because now Zane on 1 doesn't even matter. Like, it's just the runner on second. Stu fouls one back into the woods. Stu's been taking really good hacks these playoffs.
2.0.
I think that was up and in, but he made contact.
He's just found the ball. I mean,
You
thought
run
it
her
was
on
bases
battle
loaded.
ball.
Is it
no,
not?
it's bottom 6. Royals are home.
Oh,
Next
okay.
inning will be bases
Royals with a
loaded.
chance
I
to
thought
send
we
it
were in
home.
the 7th.
Royals, they need to walk it off here. Yeah, if he gets Stu out here, I just don't see any reason that you pitch to Zane.
We will see you in game.
Yeah. Oh, big cut from Stu.
I hope you packed a dinner. We're staying for game
Zane
3.
walks up. This is David Freeze, basically, for the Cardinals, what he did.
Is he gonna throw to him here? I mean, Zane
Deep
one
center
out.
field.
Riz is moving on contact. Zane watching him. I mean, I think there's probably nobody on this field that's more calm right now than Zane Johnston in the box. He just looks locked in.
I think if Zane puts a ball in play at all, Riz is scoring.
He'll push it. He'll push it.
Because
2-0.
Get a
They're
ring
not gonna-
for helping his finger.
Zane is green, I think, this entire bat. Doesn't matter if it's 4-0. He wants to
he's-
swing.
yeah.
He wants to swing. And I think Greg might be purposely throwing these outside of the zone.
See if he can
which
get
is
like
very
a cheap
smart.
out.
Yeah.
Out of Zane.
Oh, that's a great cut. It almost looked like Zane wasn't ready for that.
Mind
3-1.
games from Greg. Mind games.
Could be. You throw him 3 pitches not close, you're thinking you're okay. See, now this is what you're saying, Tommy. You put him close enough where Zane's going to try and do too much and work himself into an out here.
And you could throw a ball here even.
Yeah,
Fine,
3-2.
I
4-2,
don't know
way
if I
high.
would return that, but a low drop. Dropped it. His
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's going
Maybe
to challenge
get
him
him on it.
here.
Riser maybe.
Oh, he almost offers at it.
He missed
I
it.
mean, he could have just poked it, too.
I mean, either way, he did what we said he should have done.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
All right, I think,
Yeah.
especially with, well, there is 1 out.
Ben, a poke down the right
he
field
might
line.
punt.
I
Wow.
just,
Why wouldn't he?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like
I'm just
you're,
saying this is like the second time they played back with him. I noticed.
Which is crazy.
I feel like
No,
you're
I
looking
know,
at a different
'cause
Ben
they-
between game 1 and 2 here.
Well, last time they played up, Ben smoked it right into Milstead's chest.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, it's just, it's,
Yeah.
I mean, game 1, he just looked like locked in. In this game, he needs to get out of his own head.
He does do that.
These just have not been good swings. But last at bat, he was 0-2 and he poked a
Yeah.
single. That's
I
what he's
think
got to do
same
again. He's got to
situation.
shorten up, maybe a nice little swinging bunt. Oh, gets him.
Wow. It's great there.
And now, I mean, now you might not see Zane again.
The bat flip. Criminal.
We are auto loaded.
Greg leads off.
Greg leads off.
Pirates are still in better shape here.
Yeah,
Pirates
for
are
sure.
Definitely
Yeah.
better shape.
Definitely better shape.
Game 3, no. Did we get rid of that?
Yeah, I think we're saying for. Oh, did we say that's in play
I
this
don't
year?
know. I don't know.
We'll get there when we get to it. It would be the 7th inning of a game.
How is it?
How do the bases work?
It's reverse out. So whoever got out last, so Dennis, you're on 3rd. And then Milstead's on 2nd. And then Pat's on 1st.
Pat, you're on first.
Is there a reason behind that?
Just to make it, like, we wanted to set something in stone so that people couldn't just throw whoever they wanted at whatever base.
Honestly, it's come into play like a very
Yeah.
few times though, where
Yeah.
it hurt or helped.
We got Josh so far.
When did that
Tommy,
come?
go.
come
Didn't
in?
it have? Well, so we've never, like, this year was the
Definitely
first
wasn't
year
a rule
that,
in
this was the
21,
first
yeah.
year that we tried to really enforce it.
Yeah.
Okay, bases are auto loaded here in the 7th inning. This is who you want up if you're Zane.
Absolutely. With bases loaded.
Yeah.
There's so many people on the field right now.
I know.
I don't know who's.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna tag up though. That's gonna score a run. Oh, he's gonna get him there. Oh, and does he beat him?
He beat it.
Run scores! Wow, Greg Myers with the biggest out of his life at the plate there.
That was crazy.
Wow. Pirates are now up 2-1.
And there is a possibility that Zane does not come up. bottom
mean,
of the 7th inning.
Zane has an open base.
You and Millsy, would you also tag there? There's no way they're going to go for him.
Yeah, he should have. All
should've,
yeah, he should have
absolutely.
tugged for sure.
Honestly, go from second too.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, go tag if you're on first. So, I
Single
mean, why
score
not?
too.
Yeah. And there's
Damn, that's a huge play. And Zane like almost got him too, which is crazy. Like that shouldn't even have been close, I don't think. Stu caught that ball right by the fence.
oh, what the plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That was pretty close.
There's no way Den was going to leave early on that and get called back.
No.
Yeah, that is true. That would
With
be
the
very
missing,
stupid
not
mistake.
like the missed third base.
That was. That
It's a
was
good
crazy
thing
play.
Colin was watching that too from there, because like from back here, it didn't even look obvious to me if he scored or not. Because remember, the rule is it has to cross the
The
plate.
whole plate.
It doesn't
Oh,
have to
yeah.
hit the
Oh,
backstop
the
to
deal
beat
with the
him.
plate, that- we had that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be past the
Yeah,
backstop to
yeah.
beat him. Just has to cross the plate and then hit the backstop.
Ooh.
Across the plate is the back of home plate, not the
Yeah.
backstop.
This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
huge if Patch rolls a walk.
I mean, there is the open base at third, but it's
Fine,
still
with-
huge. Then you
Yeah,
get
Millsy
Millsy
was
up, and
back,
he's been on it.
been making contact.
Colin makes a really good call there on a foul ball. Still full. I mean, it would really suck to lose game 2 of the championship on a sac fly and auto-loaded bases.
Absolutely.
Got him.
Wow. Great
So
swing.
for that case,
All right.
I hope the Royals tie it, because that would be a really crappy way to end this. I said it would really suck to lose the second game in the championship on a sac fly with bases auto-loaded.
The first game?
No, like
No, right
lose
now.
the championship on a sac fly with the bases automatically loaded.
Yeah.
That would
Oh,
really
yeah.
suck.
It just it feels like you can't do anything.
No, I know.
Like,
Like-
I'm saying, no jokes aside, or all jokes aside, the ones like Pat hit off you, like it was just hit in the outfield. I'm like, and there was no outs.
Yeah, so it was,
It's
yeah.
like you kind of know the game's over as soon as like you hit it. Oh, that just sucks.
That's a huge pitch from Greg.
Riz has been getting painted up
Yeah.
corner the whole
I
series.
mean, you cannot let Zane get back up here. I mean, if you do let Zane get back up, the game's already tied, but. Dude. Riz,
I mean,
Riz
has
is-
not had a hit.
I don't know if he's had one of these playoffs. I mean,
This
if
would-
he's
this
going to
would
have
be
a hit,
huge.
this is the time
This
to do
would be
it.
insane.
Oh, and he does. Oh, and he gets him out at the plate. I thought he was out too.
I thought he was out.
Sean's right in front of the cameras too.
I thought he was out.
Wow.
That was a great play.
And we
Who's out? Yeah.
fielder's choice for
Going out the
Riz.
way.
He was so close to getting his first hit that we
Yep.
talked about. Oh my goodness, they're 1 out away. And this is high, really good take from Stu. Wow, I wish that got in and just tied
Yeah,
it up. It would have been hectic.
That would have been insane.
Riz just a really good swing,
Made
just
decent
really
contact,
unlucky.
they just
Yeah.
died in the grass.
Another
Great
good
eye.
take from Stu. If he can somehow work a walk here,
I think Stu's
I mean,
gets a strike.
I think there's no way Greg walks him here. Greg has
No.
been too accurate all
No.
playoffs. He's going to make him hit it. Oh, 3-0.
I think Greg just
If
comes
anybody's
back
going to
more
come
down the
back,
middle.
yeah, if anybody's going to come back from 3-0, it's definitely Greg. I think he pounds the
are you
board with the
swinging here?
slider. No. When he misses, you're probably, in this situation, I feel like you're right for at least 2.
Absolutely.
At least 2.
Yep.
Well, with Zane up next.
With Zane up next,
I wouldn't even think about it.
low.
I think that
It was
hit.
low, right?
That hit that went low, 100%.
I think it hit. I think it hit.
That hit first. I thought it hit too. I hit first.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it hit, but I'm very far away, so.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make that.
I'll call it strike from here. I have it on video.
4-1.
Wow.
off the bottom of the zone. Could be the biggest pitch of the year. And he hits it again. Oh my goodness.
I think that mess was still a little bit.
Wow.
It's got him a little flustered.
Stu started to walk to first and was called back.
Yeah.
We're now 1 pitch away. And he misses low. Oh my goodness, not even close. This game's tied up. Eric Stewart with the
Zane
biggest walk of his
Johnston is
career.
back up to the
Zane
plate.
Johnston up to bat. Oh my God, it does not get much better than this. We're tied up. Zane Johnston's up. He has nowhere to put him. High, ball one. He
Greg-
has
Greg
nowhere
has
to put him.
Greg has to bear down and just make sure he gets Zane out here.
You gotta hold him. 1-0. 2-0.
Wow.
2-0. I mean, Zane's gonna swing at the first strike he sees, I think. Yeah. Zane Johnston, 2-0 count. Oh,
Oh
he
my God,
fouls that
great
one off
swing.
back. Great swing. What time is it?
8:08.
Holy shit. It's actually not even bad.
No, I was thinking about it. I was like,
This has been a long game too, and they're on like a 2-hour pitch. It hasn't even
game
been
one
2
was
hours.
pretty
2-1. Huge pitch from Greg. 3-1. 3-1. Zane has not.
I think Zane is swinging on this pitch.
3-1.
Greg's gonna give him one.
Wow, that's a huge pitch from Greg. That is a huge pitch. 3-2. Greg has to bear down here. He's got 2 to get 1. Zane's going to have his best at bat of the season. 3-2. And he lays off. Just misses inside. Full count. Full count. Bases loaded. 1 out.
He needs this.
This is the biggest pitch of the RPWL season right here. And he gets him off the corner! Wow, Greg Myers! The biggest pitch of his career! Full count, he hits the outside edge, and we are going to the 8th inning. The first time this game that Zane Johnston got out. Oh my goodness. What a
Do
pitch.
you think Zane was taken there?
I don't think he was taken, but I think that pitch is a ball. That pitch is a ball all game.
I agree.
It's that slider. It's 8th inning now. It's that slider. It starts over the middle and it misses outside every time. I think that was a
Left
great
the
take,
corner.
and it just didn't move enough. Wow, what a pitch from Greg
Holy smokes.
to
What a
bear
roll
down
from
and hold it at 1. Now Zane has to lock right back in. You got the bases loaded again. You got the top of the lineup here, and Zane once again will not be batting in the bottom of the
He said
8th.
that the past 3-4 innings, and he's gotten up somehow. So
Big pitch from Zane to even up. I think these lights are pretty good. I'm still wearing sunglasses because I didn't expect it to get this late. So I'm having a tough time seeing how bright it actually is. 1-1.
it's actually pretty good.
Lays off a really good riser. That's a great take from Milstead.
I think it's a little bit better to see at the plate.
Yeah, that's the point of us flipping it like this. 2-1. Big pitch. Close. Millsy chases. 2-2. Evens up. I mean, Zane's got to get this out here. You can't give up a run and put Dennis at the plate. He's been taking too good a hacks all series. 2-2 pitch. Oh, Millsy fights it off. It would have surely been strike 3. Fights it off. 2-2. Great at bat from Milstead. 2-2 pitch again. And he fights it off again.
Great.
What a fight from Milstead here. This is why this team is so hard to put away. They've been doing it all playoffs. Fouling off pitches, working deep at bats. 2-2. Spoiled 2 strike 3s right there. Oh, and he chases one high. Good pitch from Zane, I think. Millsy was on his toes, just fouled off 2. You throw a riser just high. Wow, gets him to swing. I'm nervous right now. I'm not even playing, and my heart is racing. This is great wiffle ball to watch. This is incredible. Man, I love this shit. What a home run from Zane. This could have been like a boring game, too. Zane hits a home run to tie it at 1, and we're now in the 8th inning, approaching the longest championship game of all time. Really good pitch from Zane. Even better take from Dennis. 1-0, lays off a riser. He swung at that pitch a few times this game, too, but he was able to lay off there. Zane's got nowhere to put him. Big pitch from Zane to tie it up at 1. 1-1. I mean, Dennis has been their best hitter by far these playoffs. He's who you want up. Swings, chases a one there, 1-2, upset with himself. Dennis had the big home run in, I believe, the second inning. 1-2 now. If you're Zane, you can't give him anything too good here. He's been hitting way too good. 1-2 pitch.
Ooh,
Just misses. Great take from Dennis. 2-2. That's what I'm saying. These guys are not going down easy. 2-2. Wow, another incredible take from Dennis. That's a strike for 90% of the way there and just drops off at the last second. Near impossible to lay off with 2 strikes. 3-2 now. Oh, ground ball up the middle. Stu gets it. Got him at 2. Great play from Stu. A lot of traffic, but he makes the play. They get the force at third. Or at second there. They get Milstead at second. Like I said, Dennis has just been taking great cuts. I think he was safe at 1, too.
He was safe, and I'm almost
positive
he was safe at home.
At home, I think everybody else. The last out's on third, yeah.
Yep.
I think everybody else was safe besides Millsy there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got a late jump. We are now in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Greg could have been out too.
At third.
That's what I wasn't sure if he was calling third or second. I'm going to see if I brought my sunglasses.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go, bottom 8. See if they do it.
What happened?
Ball high.
1-0. Dan Worley's going to have to lock in. He's had some pretty bad at-bats lately. Nope, laid off. 2-0.
Are you playing in on every batter?
Yeah, you pretty much have to with
Yep.
bases loaded.
Yep.
Zane has so much speed at third base, too.
3-0.
This is an interesting spot for a bunt. Not if it's a 3-0 count, but this is an interesting spot because Zane has wheels. 3-0 count. Oh, fouls it off. Was that hitting?
It was.
Look good.
I
Look good
think
from
so.
here.
Yeah. 3-1.
Ben not up there with a permanent red light. It looks 3-0 swinging at that one, but it was over the plate. Greg throws that screwball when he needs to get a strike, especially against the lower echelon hitters.
There it is.
There it is again.
I don't know if the slider's working too well for him tonight, but he did get Zane on that big.
I mean, this is a big at bat here because you get him. I mean, you don't get him, it's over. 3-2. 4-2. We're back at a full count. Greg Myers has to do it again, or we are going to game 3. I might be red if I'm Ben right here. 4-2, bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch, and he swings at ball 5. That is a huge out for Greg Myers. Kept it close enough to the plate. Wow. I mean, that's a big-time pitch. Even though it didn't hit, you got to keep it close there.
But he sure did.
Wow. I think I would have just said, Greg, go for it. Now you got Riz up.
Riz did put a ball in play.
Did put a ball in play, but he has been noticeably their worst hitter these playoffs. Putting a lot of good cuts on the ball, but hasn't had a hit yet. But like Brendan just said, big at bat his last time, and he got out with a fielder's choice. 1-0 though. I think the nerves might be getting a little bit to Greg because he's throwing more balls than I've usually seen him throw.
Absolutely. He's a little all over the place. He's not missing one specific spot.
I mean, what did he just come back from? Was it 4-0? Or no, it was 3-0 and they had the ball off the bottom. 3-0 to Riz. He had 3-0 to Ben and he came back. Watch for him to go to that screwball here. And I think, I don't think he's swinging. 3-0. And he hits it, screwball, right down the middle. It's when he's pitching against these guys, these lower tier players, and he needs strikes, he will come back to that screwball. He might throw it again right here. 3-1. Wow, and that hit the board too. Good swing from Riz. 3-2. Screwball again, like I said. Now he's got him in a good spot. I mean, the issue is he's not going to get that screwball past Zane a few times, so he's got to get the slider back. 3-2. Misses inside. We are in another full count. Greg thought he had that one. Started to jump off the mound. Full count again. Once again, I got to say, I think if I'm Riz, I'm red here. Just make him hit it. 4-2 pitch. And he misses! We will see you in game 3! my God!
Wow.
What a comeback from the Royals. 4 outs away from losing the championship, and Zane Johnston hits an absolute no-doubter, and then they battle back and forth with the Pirates.
This is
Fight from both sides. What a good game. And now we're in Game 3. The Pirates are now playing their 9th game of this postseason. The Royals playing their 10th game. This just keeps on going. Wow. That's all we can say. Game 3 is a GOAT rule game. I'm going to go get my regular glasses. This is RPWL Wiffle Ball. Chair spot. This is electric.
Go change. Go set up the stream for him.
Skip to an ad break.
Phil, go set up the
I
stream.
have to.
This
run
game
back.
was brought to
I
you
have
by-
run back
Are you
with
here
them
when I
to
said
set
it,
up the
Josh?
stream. I'm gonna listen to it tonight.
Cheers,
That's
Mike.
crazy.
4 outs away, but I just like